Hi, I am John, a cloud support engineer here at the AWS office in Sydney. Today, I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot when your AWS CloudFormation stack gets stuck in an in-progress state. Let's get started. If your AWS CloudFormation stack is in the create in progress, update in progress, update rollback in progress, or delete in progress state, this doesn't always indicate a stack. Often, waiting resolves the situation. If the stack takes longer than expected, here is the how to troubleshoot. After logging into the AWS Management Console, let's first identify the stack resource in the CloudFormation stack. Open the CloudFormation console. In the navigation pane, choose Stacks, and then select the stack that is stuck. Choose the Resources tab. In the Resources section, look at the status column to find any resources that are stuck in an in-progress state. In this example, we can see that an Amazon Elastic Container Service resource is stuck in a create in progress state, without further details on the CloudFormation console. In this case, I will inspect the corresponding service console for the ECS service resource. Depending on the issue, you can check the service event logs, stop tasks, and Amazon CloudWatch logs that you set up in your task definition. You can find more resources online from AWS support that you can use to troubleshoot your individual resources. Amazon ECS is one of the services that you can use to bypass the timeout to get your stack unstuck quicker. For more information about how to bypass timeouts during create in progress or update in progress states, see the Knowledge Center article linked in the video description. After checking the ECS resource and identifying the root cause, I can fix the underlying issue and go back to my CloudFormation console. In the console, I can delete this stack and redeploy with my fixed template. Or, if I am stuck in an update in progress state, then I can cancel the stack update or bypass the timeout. Next, I would like to show you another troubleshooting method where you might not see an error in the corresponding service console. In these cases, we can check the AWS CloudTrail logs. In the CloudFormation console, find the stack resource. In this case, I can go to the event tabs in the corresponding CloudFormation stack. I can see that the Amazon Elastic block storage volume is stuck in an update in progress state. However, if we go to the Amazon EBS console and check the volume resource, it looks like there are no issues with the volume. In this case, I can go to the Events tab in the corresponding CloudFormation stack, and then note the timestamp when CloudFormation started creating the stack resource. Open the CloudTrail console. In the navigation pane, choose Event History. In this page, it's the best practice to select the visible columns from the settings to open the error code column, which will help you identify the errors easier. Choose Confirm. For the time range, enter the timestamp that you noted earlier as the start time, and then use about 5 minutes after that as the end time. Choose Apply. One important thing to note is that the API calls might take some time to appear in your CloudTrail console. In the events history, look for API calls that are related to creating or updating your stack resource, like modify volume for EBS volumes. I can see modify volume events in the event history, and I can click on to see further details. As you can see, event source is EC2 and the user agent is CloudFormation service. There is an error that shows you have reached the maximum modification rate per volume limit. Wait at least 6 hours between modifications per EBS volume. Now that we know the root cause, we can choose to cancel the update to unstack the stack and move forward accordingly. For delete in progress states, there might be a dependency issue that the CloudFormation is waiting for to be resolved. If it isn't resolved, then the resource will go into a delete failed status after some time with error reasons. Then you can choose to retain the resource and delete the stack afterwards. If you do not prefer to wait, you can also check your CloudTrail for further details about the error. In some cases, you can delete the resource manually from the console to speed up the process. As shown earlier, you can navigate to your AWS CloudTrail console. Check the event history. In the event list, look for Delete Security Group API call. As you can see, error message display resource security group has a dependent object. To speed up the progress, I can choose to manually delete the resource. Navigate to Security Group section in the EC2 console. Choose your security group and choose Delete Security Groups from the Actions drop-down menu. Pop-up window shows that EC2 cannot be deleted due to network interface association. Click on the network interface. Choose the network interface and choose Change Security Groups from the Actions drop-down menu. Click Remove and replace the security group and click Save. Navigate back to the CloudFormation console and we can observe that the deletion is now completed. One other example is that deleting an Elastic network interface can take up to 45 minutes for Lambda functions. In this case, your Lambda function resource can enter a delete complete state automatically. Lastly, we have the update rollback in progress state, which indicates an ongoing return of one or more stacks to the previous working state after failed stack update. In this state, it's a best practice to wait for CloudFormation to complete its processes. This might take some time for some resources, such as Amazon Relational Database Service, and then it will go into either a healthy update rollback complete state or an unhealthy update rollback failed state, which you must troubleshoot further. In the unexpected event of the stack state doesn't change, please contact AWS support. To understand the root causes and avoid these stack states in the future deployments, refer to the CloudFormation troubleshooting guide. For more information, see the Knowledge Center article linked in the video description. And now you know how to troubleshoot when your CloudFormation stack gets stuck in an in-progress state. Thanks for watching and happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS.